Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to go over the AI tool builder and specifically how Go high level agencies can use it to create tools for their sub accounts. And of course, if they want to create a neat AI lead magnet for their agency to collect more leads. So the first thing I want to cover is, if you didn't already know, Formize is one of the easiest ways to really differentiate your Go high level. Of course, there's lots of add-ons in the GHL community, but a popular thing is for Go high level agencies to sign up for Formize and create a suite of tools that they can then iframe inside of their sub account. This works especially well if you are selling it as a SaaS, if you're reselling Go high level, and if you have a niche. So if you have a niche, you can make a bunch of niche specific tools. Obviously, I'm in the Lead Dragon account. This is a white label version of Go high level. It is a horizontally positioned SaaS. So it has all sorts of tools, but you're able to create these cool tool sets with tools that you create in Formize, which then you can embed anywhere. You can even embed them as a standalone product on a landing page. But that's not what I'm going to cover on this video. This video, I'm going to cover specifically the AI tool builder. So when I say the AI tool builder, yes, this is an AI tool builder that is going to build your AI tool inside of Formize. So when you are in your Formize dashboard, you are going to want to click on AI Tool Builder, and it's going to open up the what do you want to build field. So here, it's really simple. We tried to make it as simple as possible. You want to really just describe what you want. So in this scenario, let's just pretend our niche is a roofing company, and you have a bunch of roofing companies that use your GHL CRM, and you want to build a tool that maybe helps them write a email newsletter. So typically, you'd have to sort of build that from scratch with the fields. In this case, I can just describe it. I want a tool where my roofing company clients can fill out, and it generates a email newsletter with a subject line, preview text, and body, using the GHL custom fields for first name already in the copy. So again, this is just a very simple description of what I want. I want a tool where my roofing clients can just fill out a form, they hit submit, and it spits out a email newsletter with these specific specifications. Now, if you have trouble sort of brainstorming this, you can always enhance the prompt. And what this will do is it'll just enrich what you put, and it usually works really well. You can do a quick read just to make sure it didn't leave any details, but usually it's pretty good. And then we hit generate outline. So this isn't going to generate your tool immediately. It's actually going to give you a summary of how your end user, in this case a roofing company, is going to use the tool. So we can see the summary of how it's going to function. As a marketing manager for a roofing company, I want to generate a newsletter draft by entering my company's latest news, offers, target audience, so I can quickly send engaging updates to my clients. As a business owner, I want to generate a newsletter. So this is what's called user stories. And in the world of SaaS, in the world of basically any software, you have user stories, so you know how your user is going to use it. And you want to match your user story with how you ideally want them to interact with your tool. So if you want to take a pause here, pause the video, read how it made this roofing company email newsletter generator. And just from looking at it, I love it. I just want to make sure one thing here on the left side. So this left side is a chat where you can actually chat with Formize to refine the user stories and how the tool is going to operate. So in this case, I want to make it easy for my roofing, for this roofing client, when he uses this tool. I want to make it really easy for him to use it. I don't want a bunch of questions that he has to answer. So I'm going to say, I want the roofing client to only answer max 4 questions, one of them being their business name. So I'm going to hit enter. And then this is going to update the summary. So we're going to refine the tool. Okay. So, and I want to make it really fast and efficient. So again, you can pause, read how it adjusted the tool summary, and then once you're happy, you can hit generate tool. And this usually takes anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes quicker if it's an easier tool. We'll see how long this one takes. But the whole purpose of this is for you to get an outline of what the tool is. We thought about building the generator where you just describe it and it goes straight to generating the tool. It looks like it already generated it. But we found out that oftentimes it's a lot easier to just get as close as possible to what you want the tool to be and look like before it's generated, instead of going back and being like, it didn't really, I forgot to, mention this question, or I forgot to mention that I also wanted to do this, and so and so. So now it's really refined. As you can see, it's 4 questions. It's collecting the business name. It's going to ask the user what newsletter or topic focus, who the target audience is, and what I want the call to action to be. Now, what I recommend here is go ahead and make these all required, because you don't want them to skip this. And then, of course, you can always adjust. If you're going to embed this like by itself on the landing page as lead magnet or something like that, you probably also want to collect an email. And once you collect the email, you also want to webhook it into Zapier or into a workflow directly inside of Go High Level. In this case, the only thing I want to do is just change the display so they see all 4 questions, so they know up front what they have to actually enter. Now, a quick little thing here. We actually have tools like this where we give the user, but we don't actually share the results with them because we don't want them to see the results. We want to just redirect them to a thank you page. You can actually hide the results. So if you click here on display results to user, you can just redirect them or give them a thank you page. In this case, just for this scenario, I want to actually test the tool with you. So before we test the tool, let's jump into the prompt builder, and we're going to click on the prompt that the tool generated for us. And here it is. You are an expert copywriter for roofing companies using the following inputs, generate ready to copy email newsletters that includes, and it has all the fields mapped already. And it's going to use a GHL custom field placeholder. It's going to do the subject line, preview text, all that stuff. The only thing I'm going to change here, guys, is I'm going to change it to 4.1. I always like to use the latest engines just because they're faster, and I just feel like they're better. OpenAI is getting better and better and better, as you know. So now what we can do before we can go ahead and publish it. It's not going to go anywhere because you have to embed it. But I'm going to go ahead and test the tool, and I want to test this live with you on this video, just so you can see how exactly this works. So, all right. So let's just use that example, the Apex Roofing Co. Newsletter. Let's do summer hailstorm in Alpharetta area. Learn what hail damage looks like. Audience, homeowners in Alpharetta. Call to action, book your free roofing inspection. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit submit. You can also change the submit button to say generate or whatever you want. And boom, it's going to go ahead and generate that whole thing. So it's going to generate the subject line, the preview text, and of course the body. And when you look at that, it's using the GHL custom field. You can always double check that as well. I mean, you could technically, if you're using custom fields or custom values, you can also add that into the prompt. You can just give it the prompt. Obviously, the tool builder is not going to know your custom values, so you can just add them into the prompt instructions. So here it is. So if I wanted to include this into a tool set, I'd just make a tool set and add it in there, add a description, an icon, and you're ready to go. And that's the first roofing niche tool you can do. And again, I made this in less than 10 minutes. All you have to do is maybe create 3-4 more, and you're ready to really embed a beautiful tool set inside of your Go High Level that your users are going to love. You can use it as a upsell, added value, a differentiator for your Go High Level agency. And again, this is just a smart form. It also generates co-pilots in case you're more keen on giving them a ChatGPT-like experience inside of your GHL CRM. These tools can also be embedded in courses. They can also be embedded in, I believe, the community portal. So all of that is available to you in Forma. You can create unlimited videos for multiple niches, unlimited tools, and yeah, I mean, it's I mean, there's hundreds of GHL agencies that are doing this right now. So this is a ChatGPT clone. It's actually just a Copilot Informize, but I just uploaded the ChatGPT logo, so it's pretty open-ended there. But yeah, that's how you would use the AI tool builder if you're a Go High Level agency. If you have any questions or you have a tool idea, just open a support ticket. We'd be happy to help you build that dream tool.